Hello, hello, hello. So, we are through all the preset madness preset mods. I've turned off the aesthetic elves and all the other presets so that we can do a little testing, which basically I got rid of most of the other presets. But I kept these because these are the ones that I intend to use going forward. Now, we already did, and you will see, before you see this, you should see where I tested with R246 and that the preset does not carry over. If you create a character and you turn the preset off, the face will not carry over. When you reload after you turn the mod off, especially if you've done a reset, it'll revert back to the vanilla face. I could prove that to you again here if necessary. It's not a big deal. Matter of fact, maybe I will, because we created a number of characters. I just wanted to show you that all those were turned off, and I don't have a lot. I didn't really turn anything else back on. So we still have the cheat room, and we have our alternate start, and we're just gonna, I've turned the presets off, so we may get, an error saying, hey, this preset's not there, but that's part of our test. So let's go and load up some folks. Now all the presets are gone, like for the Better Nord presets. You might remember her. Let's see if she loads up okay, or if she's going to see famous Nord people presets. That's funny. Let's see if she will have maintained that look, or if she will have reverted to some other vanilla preset. Okay, she still looks good, and I think it's because this character, this preset was based off an NPC anyway. So it's all vanilla values, and there's no morphs or real edits to what's there. It's using vanilla assets, and I think that's why it works. So if you have simple presets like this that you can use, I think you can indeed turn those off, and since it just uses vanilla assets, it's still going to continue to use vanilla assets, and in this case it looks fine. I don't see any big difference. So let's go back and let's load someone else. That was Better Nord presets. Now this is Carlia from preset pack 3. Yeah, see. Oh wow, they actually named it Vex Mule Carlia. So let's see how this looks. And she appears to have kept her. I think it's just based on the less changes they made, the more it's using vanilla assets. I think the better chance you have that it's going to carry through, and you'll be able to bring it through your saves. Now, how will it be affected when we do change them to a vampire? That's another story. I don't know, and we're going to find out when we do that, because we are going to change these to a vampire and see if that messes them up. But for right now, it appears that it will carry through to some degree. Now, how far it will carry through, I don't know. Like when they become a vampire, will it really change them up a lot? I don't know. Now, in this Better Mill preset, I don't know how this guy will look. Well, he still doesn't look like Percy. He looks correct. So that's good. Again, I think it's because all they did was use vanilla assets, and they just made a decent looking face without doing some of the work that some of the other presets do more severe or more in-depth changes, I think is what I'm looking for to say. So some of these appear that they will carry through. Your results could still vary depending on different things, but let's try this anyway. So this is Better Redguard presets. We're going to take a look at her. This may not take as long as I originally thought it would. And I think, again, since she's mainly a vanilla face, vanilla assets. The hair, of course, I brought in the hair from KS Hairdo's Light, and that mod is still active, so she still has her hair. There's going to be some of these girls that, and maybe some of the guys that, if they have hair from their mod, from the preset mod, such as the green girl, if I load her up now, she will not have her hair. Because, or that Val or Sylvian, because those mods are turned off, and so the hairstyle that came with those are gone. So there you go. That's another one that it works, but that's because these, I'm pretty sure it's because these are vanilla assets and faces, and they haven't really been changed to a great deal. Better red guard. Okay, this is beautiful races. What were we doing here? You know, I don't even remember. It's been too long. Let's just see. Beautiful races. Okay. TLS, beautiful NPC presets. Okay. Oh, is that the lawful? Is that the name? Well, I don't remember. So we'll just... Yeah, now see there, again, I think this is using Lisette. The vanilla Lisette face, which still works. The hair is from my KS Hairdo's mod, but nonetheless, I don't see a huge difference there. If you note any difference in anything, if I miss anything, just let me know. I don't think this is going to take as long as I originally thought it would. Now, Snow, I'm not sure. Snow was originally made with aesthetic elves, I think. Oh, wait, maybe I had two things going. Custom head and Xbox One marker fixes. Let's see what this looks like. I don't know. Alright, I think she has reverted to vanilla. That looks like the usual vanilla face with the chin and everything. Yeah. I'm not complaining. I think they tried to do, you know, they were doing more morphs and changes. Especially the custom head thing, it was doing custom head changes. So, of course, she's reverted to vanilla. Though, actually, this is not a bad vanilla face, which is kind of funny. Okay. So, I'm not surprised that that didn't work out. Anything that edits those head files, those TRI files, I think those are not going to carry through for you. I think you have to keep those turned on all the time, kind of like R246s. I think you have to keep that turned on all the time to get that effect. So it's not surprising. It's going to vary depending on how things are done. So it's not a big deal. Better Breton presets. I imagine this will work since she is mainly going to be based on vanilla assets, but let's wait and see. I could be wrong. No, that looks the way she looked earlier when we were doing this, so that doesn't surprise me. So if the more vanilla the preset, the better chance that you can just create your character and turn the preset off. The more head shapes, morphs, whatever they change and edit, then yeah, if they do that, you can't do that. You have to keep the mod active. That's what I'm seeing so far. And let's see. So this is Vex from Epic Imperial presets, and you notice the file was Better Imperial presets, but I guess he decided to call it Epic. That's fine. So yeah, that still looks like Vex, kind of the vanilla Vex face. I don't see a problem with that. And the hair, of course, from my KS Hairdos. Not a big deal. If you were around for the other parts of this series before the testing part here, you kind of know what I did and what I went through. Thor, I didn't get rid of him, but he has a lot more mods turned on, so we can't really load him up very efficiently, so I'm not going to. He's not part of our test, is what I'm trying to say. Better Dark Elf presets. Here we go. Let's see if she stays pretty true. I think she will, since she's basically still a vanilla asset face. Yeah, see, she stayed pretty true to what she was. I don't see any significant change there. I wonder what would happen to her face if I turned on aesthetic elves. We may have to test that too and see if that makes any difference. Okay, so that was better dark elf. Helena and Gretel are not a part of this test. AE, this is our aesthetic elves test. And I think like Snow, I think this is going to change. I think she's going to be significantly different. Let's see. So I'm pretty sure she's going to go back to a vanilla elf. Yep, she's got the longer, pointier chin, and the cheeks are sunken in more. So yeah, she changed back. So that's to be expected because the aesthetic elves changes. Hold on a second. Let's show you that little picture again. The aesthetic elves changes the shape of the head in a number of ways. So that's not too surprising. All right, so let's try. Where are we at? That was AE. Now this is Val. Val is probably going to be bald. Okay, I'm just telling you. Because she had a special hairdo, but her face should still, I don't know. We'll see how her face looks. I don't remember what the Xbox One marker fixes is. To be fair, I just don't remember. Yeah, now she did lose her hair, but if you look, her face, that still looks like the face from that character. And I think it's because they didn't actually edit any of those files. They just took vanilla. They just made a face through the vanilla process, more or less. So I think that's probably the difference we're seeing. I can give her some hair. Did I ever set her up to go anywhere? Let's go give her some hair, and she'll look more reasonable.
And choose where your new life shall begin.
Let's see.
Which property do you own?
Rhizome, it's always the easiest.
Even a modest existence is something to admire.
We'll go get her some hair real fast, and I'll show you what I mean. Or I think you'll be able to see better what I mean. As part of my testing and stuff, I probably should have changed her hair to begin with, but she came with her own hair, so I kind of left it. So let's do alteration. We'll just get her a quick hairdo. Also, this will tell us if... Now, you see her face? Hold on. Sometimes coming to the cheat room can mess up certain faces. No, she looks okay. Let's get her closer so we can see her better. Alright. So this is the way she looks, but if I hit the character changing stuff over there, is that going to mess her face up? It usually does not. All I want to do is change her hair. Okay, it didn't mess her face up. I was wondering what it would do. So I have kind of... oh. No, cancel that, sorry. I have kind of a hair, it's a shorter hairdo that I usually don't like or use, but it might suit this character better in place of her other hair. I might change it again later, you know how I am. But anyway, so I think her face has stayed the same and not gone back to be something else. Maybe we'll just give her some nicer hair. What do you think? Does that look pretty good? That looks pretty good. We'll go with that. Yes. Okay, so we'll just give her that. It's a little shorter too, but it's not bad. So, okay. So we're going to leave her here. I'll just make her a new save. But that's made from Val, the follower mod Val that also made her a preset, and it appears that they did that using just vanilla assets, so that worked out okay. Now the hair wasn't a vanilla asset, so it went away. If you can understand, if you get what I'm talking about, I don't mean that to be I don't mean that to be taken that the wrong way. I just mean that if you can understand the way it works, that helps. Now, and I may not get it correctly as good as, say, like the modders do. The modders are going to know more than I do. But just from playing around with it, I can kind of see how things are working but I don't really know the true inner workings. The modders should know more of that. But nonetheless, I should be getting the gist of the idea. Now, this green was made with the Green Girl mod, and she also will lose her hair. But she should still look right, other than the fact that she's got all those other, I forgot I had all those mods active. Let's not do that. I think that'll be a problem. We'll use Emerald instead. I think Emerald would be a better choice. Because Emerald doesn't have, I think Jade also has all those mods. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I made both of those with the Green Girl mod, but I left too many things on those. So, but when we get there, Emerald will work. Faith, no. Sylvian, this is Sylvian. She is like Val. She's from a mod that included a hairdo. So the hairdo will go away. So we'll bring her up here also to the cheat room. But I want to see, I don't know. Is this face correct or not? No, the eyes and stuff are all messed up. Okay, so without the mod, this one will not work. You have to keep the mod. It's a follower mod. You have to keep that mod to keep her looking correct. I'll show you the mod I mean. And it's okay. This is just a fact. It's just the way it is. It's not negative. It's not positive. It's just the way it works. What they did is a very nice looking girl's face. So let me show you that mod, because I kept the mod here even though it's turned off. I kept some of these around in case I wanted to do something with them. It's this mod. Pardon me, I'm a little dry again. And it looks like Sylvian. If you notice down here about a little below the middle of the page, it says they both come with custom beauty assets and Sylvian's likeness as a preset, replacing Nord preset 5. Sylvian in the little picture there is the blonde on the left, and she's a human, not, I don't know, I thought they were supposed to be sisters, but nonetheless it doesn't matter. So when you remove her, this face goes back to some generic face, and you lose her eyes and you lose her hair. The hair I could have fixed. I don't think I can fix the eyes. I don't even know what will happen if I take this to the cheat room and try to put hair and stuff on it. But she has no eyes. and the face is not right anyway. If you compare that to that picture, let's fool around with this for just a second.
My
this
child,
is part of
and
our
choose
test.
where your new life shall begin. Which property do you own?
You know what? Let's mix it up. Just surprise me. Just give me some house.
So be it. Enjoy your new home wherever it may be.
Yes, just surprise me this time. I'm really tired of going to the same home all the time. Oh, we're in Solitude, and she's got that ugly hat on. There. Not that that looks any better, but that's funny. Anyway, let's take her to the cheat room. Now, I have a bunch of free Creation Club stuff. I just got the camp. Is it the camping? I think I just got the camping Creation Club because it's free too. Cheat teleport, that would be fine. Take us to the cheat room. Now, I have no idea what's going to happen with her when we do this, so just bear with me. It'll be entertaining. I don't know if it'll load eyes in, if it'll break. Oh, it did load some eyes in. Okay, now that face, I still don't think that's Sylvian's face. It's not a bad face, but I don't think it's Sylvian's face. I'll just tell you that now. Nope, I don't think so. But, you know what, we'll do a better comparison later. Let's do... Oh, you know what, this isn't going to matter because I don't have a lot of my stuff turned on. Let's just leave that. That'll be fine. Hair. Sure. Why not? That'll be fine. I'm just going to leave it the same color. So there we go. So, what we can do, probably... Would that look better? Oh, that does look better. Okay, so she's still got kind of a shorter hairdo herself, but that's not awful. Alright, so, you know what? I may have to compare that. That face is close to Sylvian's face now that she's got some eyes. But I don't know. I think Sylvian looked thinner. Let's go look at that mod picture again. I thought she looked a little thinner, a little more gaunt in the face. I might be wrong. And this is going to be a small picture to look at. I'm looking at a big screen TV, so for your purposes, you may not be able to tell as well as I can. So I apologize for that inconvenience. Yeah, I think her face still looks too round. Yeah, I don't think that looks the same. But it's funny, that actually is an okay face. I don't know. Alright, so I'm just going to do a save here. I'm going to keep her this way. This is fine. But I think for that mod, I think you lose too much with that mod. When you remove that mod, that preset changes too much. I mean, here I had to load in. I had to get her new eyes and stuff, and I think there's probably makeup and other things that make her look significantly different. So, just saying. So for some of these mods, it's definitely going to matter if you have the preset on. That was an example of one. Amethyst. Amethyst. What did we make amethyst with? I made her and gave her purple hair. Oh wait, this is with R246. Yep. That's one. Now, when we load this up, you're going to see that she, not only is she going to lose her hair color, but look, that is a vanilla face. Okay? I showed this previously, but I'm showing it again just to make sure. So with R246, with that concept, probably true with the old presets too, you need to keep it in your load order and active if you don't want the face to revert to the vanilla face, because it does revert to the vanilla face. I think that's just due to the way they do a lot of changes. They make a lot of changes to the shapes of the head and I guess what the meshes and different things. I may not have the right terminology, but they do more changes. They're not really just using vanilla assets, and I think that's the big difference we're seeing here. And I just hit the wrong thing because I don't want to go into mods. Sorry about that. Bear with me. Unfortunately, I'm human like everybody else. And once you start this, you have to wait for it to end. There we go. I meant to hit load. Alright, so that was Amethyst, which we knew was going to be wrong. And this is Emerald from the Green Girl mod. I think we can look at her even though she may have some mods. You know what? I need to be able to look at somebody. let's try loading her up. Even though I changed her hair and she loses the green girl hair color, but her face is the same. I mean, you may not think so, but it is. I've kind of gone through this. There, we'll give her some clothes so she won't be standing around in her underwear. So anyway, so this is Emerald, and she has that face from the Green Girl preset, even though a lot of things are different, and I've turned off a lot of other mods, but that's still the correct face. Now let me do, you know, since we did this, humor me, let's try to load, who was it? Let's try to load Green. Now, again, if I get it to load, she's not going to have the hairstyle or the hair color, but her face should be essentially the same. Oh, I'm doing all this without doing resets, so you might see some texture lines and stuff, but don't worry too much about that. That's just one of those things. Really looking more for the shape of the face and all that. So I think that maintains the face, even though the hair and the hair color's gone. The face is still there, the right face and the right shape. So you can feel free to disagree, but I've looked at this one enough that I'm pretty confident that's correct. How about Jade? Can we load Jade up? I don't know. Again, she too will lose. I don't know. She'll lose. She'll keep her hairstyle, I think, but not the color. Yeah. So you can see her too. She has the same face. And those are all made with the Green Girl mod, preset mod. The only thing is, you know, without all the mods turned on and with that turned off, well, it's got her face. It doesn't have the green hair or that hairdo. It doesn't even have the green hair that I had had on her. Let's say it that way. Wow, my English needs some work for someone who's supposed to speak English. Anyway, so let's, you know, I'm really curious to see. I would love to see what Porthos looks like, but I'm afraid his game would not work. He has too much stuff. Okay, so this prisoner, who is this prisoner? This was somebody we didn't keep. I'm just going to get rid of that. So we looked at Sylvian and Amethyst and Emerald. There's no need to look at Crom. Now Lightning is, she had this weird pinkish hair. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like she also suffers the lack of eye and stuff. She came from a different mod. I think the face shape is probably okay, but like the hair's gone and the eyes are gone. They were probably special. And I did keep that mod originally. I may have gotten rid of it though, but let's see. I had it down here because I was going, yeah, okay, Lightning preset. So this part for our initial first round of testing, the more vanilla the preset, the easier it is to just turn it off and continue to use your character. If you are not doing a preset that's very vanilla, like this one has a lot of other stuff, obviously, then it creates more of a problem if you turn it off. Because look, her hair, eyes, eyebrows, so those were all special. So she doesn't have any of those. We'll have to take her to the cheat room and fix her up, which I will do. but you don't need to necessarily see that. We've gone through that once already, and I think you get the idea. So next we'll do some vampire testing, but let me end this part here at least, and we'll come back to that. I think I'm gonna have to get something to eat. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.